Hi, my name is Jasenya McCauley, and this is FTS 518 Podcast.
Your boy Djtwofifty. She has such a great intro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about this whole Stallion situation. Her record label signed her at 20, and her deal just basically broke it down to where she was paying for, a lot of the amenities that come with being a rapper. She was actually paying for out of her profits. And when she decided that she wanted to restructure her deal, her music she was told her music was going to be held. I think the last I knew that the courts did authorize the release of her newest music, but nothing permanent for the future.
Yeah. I had this conversation with my son earlier. I've been involved in music for like 30 plus years, so I studied the books, I've studied, got information. Like I said, music is 10% entertainment, 90% business. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the times kids don't understand that it's a business. So to renegotiate a contract with no album, what happens is, what a lot of artists don't understand is when a company makes an investment, right? Forget music, say a business. If I let you hold $2 million, I'm planning on making like 10 to 20 million back. Before you drop an album, you can't renegotiate nothing because I didn't make my 20 million back. And a lot of the times they think like, oh, I think they said she has about 8 million followers. Mm-hmm. You don't just get 8 million followers. They have to invest in makeup, photo shoots, magazines, mm-hmm. Online advertisement, mm-hmm. music videos, promotion for the videos. Mm-hmm. So if it was like that, everybody would have 8 million subscribers. Right. So now that she's to the point where Jay and Beyonce wanted to sign her, those are people that don't just want to sign you out of nowhere anyway. So basically, the same thing with Lil Wayne. Like Lil Wayne Jay wanted to sign Lil Wayne. You can't wait till somebody takes an artist from nothing, make them into something, and now you want to make them bigger. Like you still have to pay who they were initially signed to. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of artists don't take the time where when she said, oh, I was 20, I didn't know what I was signing. Mm-hmm. If you give a kid $10 million from anywhere, no matter what the area, state, the Bronx, Queens, and you making minimum wage, mm-hmm. you might make $200-300 a week. $10,000 is a nice piece of change for doing what people love to do. A lot of artists feel entitled. They feel like, oh, I got bars, I'm nice, but it's not a business where you've made money yet. Right. I used to go through it with artists before, like, yo, I'm one of the nicest. Yo, I'm worth millions of dollars. To be worth millions of dollars, you had to have generated millions of dollars, and this is where a lot of kids kind of go wrong.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like it's definitely something that could be beneficial to teach us something. It teaches us we need to do our research. Mm-hmm. If you want to do something, you should become so obsessed with it that you're willing to research and hunt down every aspect of it that's possible. So, at 20 years old, no, wouldn't expect any 20-year-old to know the whole business of music, mm-hmm. but maybe, their parents could have encouraged them to, or someone in the community could encourage them to. So it's just a matter of, each one teach one type of thing. Like if someone wants to be an artist, then why not buy them a book for their birthday? Or, like I don't celebrate holidays, but the holiday season, why not invest, instead the gift is investing in the craft that they want to go into, so that these types of things don't happen as much to us in the lower, classes that don't have it's not common knowledge. Business isn't common knowledge. In my household personally.
The law isn't,
right.
You don't know that you broke a law until like you're getting arrested. Like I didn't know I couldn't do that. Yeah. I mean, if it's something crazy like that, is illegal.
The big.
But some things is something illegal that you had no idea.
Or something as small as if your parents never had a car, why would you be looking to understand the parking signs as much? Everyone gets a license, but we all drive enough. The people that drive know that it's pretty much like you don't even take a test to get a license. So it's like those types of little nuances that is another person's everyday life. Thankfully, my mother did instill in me certain things so that I am, now as a small business owner, I'm making sure that my son's credit is gonna be good when he's 18.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wait. Like me, when I was in my 20s, that's when I really got serious about it. But he's gonna be 18. Life, pretty much his adulting life is gonna be stabilized to where anything he wants to do is a matter of educating yourself and finding the people and the resources to get you there. So, but like you said, that legal part and that part of just knowing that it's not okay, but it is common for people who haven't generated that income to get those types of deals. It's common.
But the thing is, most of the time, they just, okay, I'll give you for instance, not that 50 was the first, but by the time 50 came out and he sold 12, 13 million, the first official album, he started to get sneaker deals, he started to get a clothing line. So when artists would look at that, they would think that it just comes with signing a deal. Right. And so many artists from the beginning of hip hop basically helped them get to that point. Back in the day, like with the Fat Boys, Crush Groove, Russell Simmons was like one of the original. And he don't get a lot of, people know who he is, but he don't get the credit of like a Diddy or a Jay. They just feel like, Jay was like the first one to do.
Because he's still cool, I think it is. I think because he's so much into his yoga and clean lifestyle, I think people are just like, it's like, Jay-Z's still cool, he's still relevant, he's still flossing. It's like, Russell Simmons wears wooden beads on his neck.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, that's exactly what you said. A lot of the times you have to take more time. I also do stand-up comedy, and people think comedy is just about jokes. No, I work on material. I do a lot of live improv, but at the end of the day, I still have books, 4, 5, 6 books of, all right, let me look at this. What's a callback joke? What's this? How you do that? How do you build a joke to make it funny? Even though I don't really follow it like I'm supposed to.
It's not funny. No,
I'm not really that funny, but it's a lot that goes into it. Sometimes you get booked for gigs. People look at Kevin Hart and like, he's worth $150 million, and then you're worth like $2 or $3, but you still gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta grind it out till you get to that point. Kevin Hart,
he's hustling.
His first movie, when he did Paper Soldiers, I think they made like $5,000-$10,000. So for certain movies, like the movie might be classic, but going back to Megan Thee Stallion, when the first Friday came out, the budget was $2 million and it made $30 million. So now you could renegotiate a contract, not put out 2 or 3 hot singles and say, let's renegotiate. You didn't make us no money yet. Right.
Or even if she didn't make the money, that's what the deal was, and that's the part of business. That's why business is not based on emotion. It's business. It's what you agreed to.
Yeah.
And if you would like to have an option to, if I didn't do anything wrong and you would like an option to have a bigger piece of the pie or a different section of it, then you need to wait until the proper terms or go through the proper channels to have that done. It's business. There's always a procedure. There should always be a procedure or a protocol or some type of path in business.
It is.
But
being that she feels like she's at a certain point, she's not. She dropped
one album.
She didn't drop an album yet. I don't think.
No, she did. She dropped the Hot Girl Summer. I think it's called.
That's a song.
No. I think she did drop an album.
But what I'm saying is, if they invested $2 million,
I agree with you.
May sold like $3-4 million, and that's still a label is always gonna make it seem like you never recoup. No matter what it sells, it'll be like, but we have to shoot mad videos and you still owe us bread.
And it's because they're probably currently still spending money on your endeavor. So I get it. It's just a matter of knowing when it's appropriate. When you get in, like when I first started working, I didn't negotiate my pay.
Yeah.
I didn't even think I would be like, thank you. They offered me the job. Tell me how much the pay was, and I would be like, okay.
Yeah.
But whereas now, I look up the industry. I look up certain things and demographics, and the job I do now is a hybrid of like 3 different things. So I factor that in, and I set the bar.
I need a couple of extra dollars, sister.
Yeah, I did, and I was able to get $1.50 more than what they offered me. It wasn't the full $5 more that I wanted, But yeah, I got you later. But yeah, no. So I just say all that to say that that's a small example of how when I got in the door of working for someone else, I'm like, oh, you just be thankful that they give you a job. No, you understand that you're now a human resource to them.
Yeah.
And that they need to value your resource.
But that's the same thing.
Like, and then you expect me to be here every day on time when you didn't even respect my resource.
Yeah.
I'm sick.
We ain't even gonna do a last one.